kiddos at home. In this video, I'm going to go over this subject-verb agreement page with you. You know, we've been talking a lot about subject-verb agreement lately, and what we mean by agreement is we're using the proper form of the verb with the proper form of the noun. One of the easiest ways to tell if we have subject-verb agreement is simply by listening and seeing how it sounds to our ear. If it doesn't sound right, that's usually a big indicator that our subject and our verb don't agree. Now, often the rule that we follow, and again, there are always exceptions, if our noun is singular, that means just one of something, then our verb tends to have an S on the end. If our noun is plural, which means there's more than one of something, our noun tends to not have an S on the end. So if we follow that rule, 9 times out of 10, it works. And then that 1 time out of 10 where it doesn't work, we can just listen and we can decide by the way it sounds if it's correct or not. So the first thing you should do is always the same. Take out your pencil and write down your name. And then you're going to go through each of these sentences, and I'll do the first few with you to get you started. You'll read the sentence, and then in the parentheses, there are 2 forms of the verb, and you have to decide which form of the verb makes the most sense to make the subject and verb agree. So it says, my mom blanked the best cookies. Now, mom is singular, just one mom. I don't have 10 moms, so my mom, and because mom is singular, I'm going to go with the one that has an S. My mom bakes the best cookies, okay? Now, if it was talking about more than one mom, let's say I was talking about my mom and Emma's mom and Faith's mom, then I would say our moms bake the best cookies, because moms is more than one. We don't put the S on the verb. So most times that rule is going to work. So now let's look at number 2. The frogs like to blank on the lily pads. Because frogs is plural, it has more than one frog, then our noun is probably not going to have the S. So let's read it and see how it sounds. The frogs like to hop on the lily pads, and it works. Now, if it had just said frog, the frog likes to, then we would need the S. The frog likes, the frog hops on the lily pad. So it doesn't always work, but I guess the frog likes to hop on a lily pad. Yeah, confused myself for a minute. Okay, so frogs hop, frog hops. Okay, let's do another one. The bird blank outside my window. Does the bird sing outside my window or the bird sings? Because bird is singular, it's one bird, we say sings. The bird sings outside my window. If it was birds, we would say sing. Okay? Number 4, the sun blank in the morning. The sun rise or the sun rises? The sun rises, because sun is just one, we choose the verb with an S. 9 times out of 10, it's going to work. We'll do one more together. The boys like to blank in the lake. Because boys has an S, our noun probably won't. Let's see if it works. The boys like to swim in the lake. It works. So I've done 1 through 5 with you, so you should have all those correct. You will do 6 through 15. So you have 10 you have to do on your own. And when you are finished, make sure that you upload a picture of this to Class Dojo. And Mrs. Hatkoff and I will know that you have watched this whole video all the way till I was done teaching if the bird in the nest here gets colored red. So if your bird is red, you will earn a dojo point. Bye, friends.